For more than a year, construction of Uganda's standard gauge railway had stalled despite being officially launched by President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni on November 21st, 2024.
Cargo will remain on the railway. Cargo in Mugugu.
The long-delayed project is now back on track following a financing breakthrough. The Islamic Development Bank has partnered with the government of Uganda and is set to inject 410 million euros into the construction of the railway line from Malaba at the Uganda-Kenya border to Kampala.
So we want to assure the government and people of Uganda that this institution of yours is here for a long haul, and we are going to partner you, and we are here not to tell you what to do, but we are here to support you. The SGR is a project that the government of Uganda wants to undertake, and as your institution, we feel this is where we must support.
And in expanding fiscal infrastructure, we do agree that we have done some roads and done them very well. But the challenge is the lifespan of these roads cannot be sustained if we cannot embark on railway transport. Railway transport will offload the kind of weight that sometimes puts the roads in distress very fast.
Minister Musa Echeru says the railway line will reduce the pressure on the roads, promising that the construction of the standard gauge railway in Uganda will commence soon, given that the government has already secured 60% of the right-of-way and the Kenyan line will reach Malaba soon.
That they are supposed to bear. So we have decided that we must put a lot of investment in railway transport. That's why, first of all, the Soroti to, the Malaba, Tororo to Gulu meter gauge is being revived. But the standard gauge railway is a huge investment, extremely strategic. And it is not just unique to Uganda, it is a regional commitment. Now, Kenya is bringing theirs. They have so far brought it to Naivasha. We had already anticipated that. That's why the government and cabinet said, yes, now that we are going to revive the railway network in the country, we must have a railway training institute in Namasagali. And that is a decision that cabinet has already pronounced itself and is being implemented. So we're going to train people who will be managing these railways all over the branches that will be developing in the country.
The construction of the standard gauge railway line comes at a time when Uganda is aiming at improving its transport sector to ease regional trade. The construction of the standard gauge railway will be spearheaded by Yapi Mackenzie, a construction company from Turkey.
The total in this project is 272 kilometers, but as the bird flies, is 232. The fourth for line is going to industries and factories that will be established. Part of the funders, they will be funding specific assets. For them, they do what they call asset funding. And one of the examples of the asset is the river Nile Bridge. They are very interested in such assets, stations, and so on.
Ssenyonga Mulinde, NTV Business.